So obviously travel has slowed down quite a bit this year, and I've had some time to work on some other projects. And so this photo is my epiphany moment where I was in China by myself, solo trip, and I hired a guide. He took me to this part of the Great Wall, and it was unbelievable. It was me and the guide. It was kind of foggy, so it was so surreal. It felt like we were the only two people in the world, and it was this incredible moment. But then I was back at the hotel later that night, and it was not as like there was nobody for me to talk to about it. I couldn't share it with anybody. I am more of an introverted type of person, so I'm not gonna like strike up a conversation with some random person at the table next to me. And I realized that, like when you do something, it's a lot of fun, but sharing that experience with other people kind of amplifies the experience. So I started talking to other people and I realized I wasn't alone. There are a lot of women that want to travel more, but they don't have people to travel with. Or they're an introvert like me and they feel lonely on the road, or they don't feel safe all the time, or they don't really want to join one of those large group tours where they're one of like 40 people on a bus. So because of that, I have created a new entity of my business, the Ladies Travel League. So this is launching on September 1st and enrollment goes through September 15th. So basically what I'm creating is a membership-based group. It's going to have a maximum of 100 members, so people can really get to know each other. There's going to be education involved with experts every month, where there'll be a question and answer series and learning about something travel related. And then it's also a safe way for guaranteed travel. So you'll have a group of people. There will definitely be trips offered every year. So you can go, you can feel safe about going and comfortable about going. So who's it for? Like these people that don't have travel partners, or, like maybe they're single, widowed, divorced. Maybe they have a husband or a partner that doesn't want to travel as often or doesn't have the time, and they don't really want to travel solo. It's also for people who want to explore some. It's not for people that want to stay at a Marriott all the time. Their favorite food is like chicken and potatoes, and they need a regimented schedule because we're going to be doing like some authentic traveling, and stuff doesn't always happen on schedule like it's supposed to in other countries. And so when you join, you get this private online members group. So there'll be a forum so you can talk to other members, question and answer. There's going to be a monthly virtual coffee and cocktail series with a smaller group where you can kind of get to know the other members better. Like I said, the monthly interview series. There's going to be like travel capsule wardrobe planning and how to correctly pack a packing cube. And then really the most important thing is you get guaranteed travel with your new friends. Why would anybody pay for this membership? Well, you have skin in the game then. And if, there are a lot of travel memberships, and what happens even with my hosted trips, people love the idea of a trip and they love the idea of traveling, but then when it comes time to actually put down the deposit, all of a sudden people have other things going on, or it's not that important. But if you're paying for a membership with other people that are paying for the membership, you're going to go. So here's a couple testimonials about these group tours. I've done this for a while. I do put together excellent small group tours. If, here are a couple examples or testimonials. And then so referrals. I think everybody knows at least one woman who fits this category, who wants to travel more, but doesn't have her travel tribe. So I would love an introduction to her. You can send like a warm introduction via email. You can send me her email address and I'll add her to my notification list. or there are two links that I'll also put in the chat. One is to a pop-up Facebook group that's currently going from now until September 15th. And then the other is to get on the early bird notification list.
Rene, 2 minutes.
Well, I'm done. So perfect.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. I mean, if I have time, I'll take questions. And then, like I said, I'll put those links in the chat.
Yeah, absolutely. We got a minute for a couple of questions. Anybody have anything for Rene?
Just loving the idea of the Ladies Travel League. Loving that. Good job.
Thanks.
Well, I can just say that I was one of the lucky participants to travel with Rene and 11 other or 10 other folks to Iceland, and it was definitely a bucket list trip. It was one of the best experiences of my life, and I really enjoyed the group. I mean, we were all sort of in line about wanting, an energized, activity-based trip, and we were all very open to the idea of learning about a new area and exploration. It was just, like I said, 110% exceeding my expectations. So if you want something like that, she's the right person to either have join you or coordinate something for you, because it was incredible.
I was just going to say the same thing, but Amy stole my thunder. But you should think about doing a guys trip, because I think I could probably recommend it to a few people too.
So,
I
Rene,
don't know if we want to put Rene in that position. That's kind of tough. We have time for one more.
I have a question actually. Rene, if someone were looking for guidance, if they were planning a trip but needed some guidance on, I have pretty much everything planned, but I'm wondering if you can tell me, like, is this a safe area? Do you provide kind of counseling on things for a service or for a fee, or do you pretty much just is that not like a service that you offer?
Yeah, that's not really a service that I offer.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be happy to have like an off the record conversation, but as far, if I'm not booking something for them, like the hotel or whatever, it's kind of a gray area for me to offer advice on.
Well,
the area.
Okay.